Holy shit. Look at me. We're back in. Oh, hold on. Let me lower my microphone audio. How's this sound? Does this sound good? It's a little quiet, I guess. Ah. Let me raise this. Nah. Like something like right there. Ah. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me try talking to the microphone like this. How's this sound? Echo. Oh god. It begins. Oh lord. I think this is a good distance for... How's this sound for distance? This does sound good. Fucking crisp audio, bro. I love the fucking audio. Shit sounds just like I'm talking in person. It's fucking awesome. Shit sounds just like I'm talking in person. It's fucking awesome. This isn't picking up my game headset, is it? Oh, it probably is. Oh, let me make sure this thing isn't picking up my fucking, like... actually, it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. And then I can also... So that makes it so I can mute myself. So I can be in the middle of a conversation. And then I can just mute myself. Look at me go. I'm a fucking professional. It's like I've been doing this forever. Alright. And then I can also do my idle. So if I really wanted to, I can, if I'm not playing, we can do idle. We could sit here, have a good chat, you know? Yeah, there we go. Hey, my transitions work. Look at that. Fucking fantastic. Yeah. Sorry for the echoing of my fucking... I got... Just making sure my stream actually sounds good in the background. Oh, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it, really? It really has been. I don't even remember... Like, the last time I think I streamed was when I was in Arizona. And that was on my laptop. Now I have my actual gaming setup back. Awesome, cool, right? Got my actual good microphone hooked up again. Hell yeah! I got my PC and shit sent to me in Texas. Very very nice. Let me pull up. I gotta send somebody a link to my Twitch so they can fucking watch this. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't mind my my fucking links to my YouTube channels. They're a little barren and still need worked on because I gotta get new fucking... I gotta get a whole new everything. Like I need to get all my shit. I need to get new fucking everything for my for my channels, like new photos and everything. Oh, I still have the bits cup. Hold on, let me turn that off. I think the jar is stupid. Let me delete that. Yes, there we go. Now you guys don't have to deal with the bits jar. Should be gone. Wait for it. Hold on. Oh, I forgot I paused it. There we go. Yeah. Bits is gone. Yay. Now you guys don't get to see that stupid ass shit. I don't know why I even left it in the first place. Hold on. Let me transition to my out screen, but I'm going to unmute myself. There we go. So I'm just making sure I'm going to go through all these. I'm just going to delete the jar because the jar is fucking stupid and pointless. We'll transition back to 3. Get rid of the jar off here. It's not even there. I don't even know why I have it on here. I just log back in and... Sorry, it's going to go through all my fucking transitions. It's going to be like a headache to look at, but... I'm going to get rid of the jar because there's no point in me having the jar. I do need to increase the size of my chat box, but I think it should be fine. It might be fine, actually. I might be able to just... Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, and then I need to grab the link to this to send to somebody. Let me just fucking copy the link and I'll just send it to people. It's weird. It's weird to be back, and I'm in a barracks room. It's very different for me to be not home, I guess. But it's all good. It's all good. It's crazy to finally be streaming again. I don't know why. I just decided I've just been in a spectrum, just trying to decide if I actually wanted to stream again or not. Even though I felt really bad about not doing it, because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back and stream once I have myself like set. And then I've kind of been set for a while. Like, been in Texas for a while, been in the military. It's very fun, but it's also different, very different compared to having my own room and then being able to walk outside and see my family all the time. Now I just live in a barracks room and play video games on a computer. It's very fun though. Let's hop into this real quick. Continue. I still be paying for this fucking realm, so might as well play on it. I need to finish some projects on this realm as well. The one good thing I like about Minecraft, or at least having Streamlabs, is it doesn't, unlike, so I don't know, when I get in game it'll probably be different, but like, well, I guess it only really happens if I actually open software. I'm gonna use my texture pack on the realm because I have a texture pack connected to this realm. I could use RTX if I really wanted to and fucking use ray tracing, but I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it. I do eventually plan on upgrading this computer though. Oh yeah, this world's still got achievement stuff. I haven't cheated on this world at all. It's all legit. It's just the new update, like with the fucking trims, is definitely weird, but it's definitely good though. Oh yeah, this is all vanilla. I've been working on this for a while. This is my monument project. It's a very tedious project, and I still have a lot to work on, because even after I drain the rest of this, I'm gonna have to, fucking zombies, bro. I need to make a new bow. I haven't been on this world in a hot minute, though, because I've been working. Because even though I can stream, I got a lot of time. I gotta stream and shit. Or not stream, but work. It's a lot of, I gotta work a lot of the time. Working is definitely different. Like, I mean, I had a job before, but like, it was kind of like I was more of a part-time thing. A part-time turned sort of full-time. It was weird. It's hard to explain, but I was working, and then, but I had a lot of free time though before I joined. So I'd be fucking oh, look at the big slime. I'd be working, and then I'd come home and have time to play games. It's like now I have sometimes like days when I'm off, or like the half days when I work and then I come back to my room. I have some time to stream and do stuff. Luckily, with how my schedule's set up, I have a decent amount of time where I could wake up, stream in the morning, go to work, come back and go to bed. Or on like the half days where I have other work that I do, I work in the morning and then I have the rest of the day to myself. Or days where I'm off. Usually I use days where I'm off to do nothing, but I could still hop on a stream, do stuff, you know. Hold on, I want the baby slimes. I also plan on doing some VR stuff because I got my VR sent from home as well. So having my VR, and I should be able to connect that and stream it. And since I'm going to be trying to upgrade my computer, I'm also going to be I'm going to get a capture card so I can use my PlayStation as well and record that. Because being able to use my PlayStation with the capture card will be really nice. And then I can play games with controller while still being able to use my good streaming equipment. Now, it sounds kind of productive to fucking, like, originally, my original plan was to just sell a lot of my electronics and just use PC for everything, but I realized that a lot of the shit that I have that I use to play is on PC, and I'm just like, or not on PC, but PlayStation, and I'm just like, well, why not, instead of, like, selling my PlayStation and shit, fucking, why don't I just get a capture card? And there was a lot of in between, but now I'm just deciding on to upgrade my computer, and when I upgrade it, I'm also going to put a capture card in it. but it's gonna be a lot of shit that I'm gonna upgrade. I'm pretty much rebuilding my PC, other than like I'm probably gonna hold off on the graphics card and the RAM for a while because I still have 32 gigabytes of RAM, so I really don't need much more than that. And I have my graphics card is a 3050. I'd like it to be closer to like a 3070 or 3080, or even possibly jump to 4060. But a lot of those 40 graphics cards, you also have to get a support for it because they're so like overweight that they actually bend and break themselves on the board, or they'll break the board as itself. But I want to get a new case and a new power supply because my case itself isn't bad. It's very small though. It's a small form factor case. It's not like a mini case, but it's also not like a medium sized case. It's weird. It's like an in between because it looks like a medium sized case, but it's actually more of like a small form factor. I don't know, it's weird how to explain it. Oh yeah, I forgot I was. If you know, you know. But you can also, what was I gonna say? My brain stopped working. Shit. I hope that still works because that's a really good method of doing a specific task that I like. Oh yeah, this is my my main part of my world, my tower. Friend of mine building something over here. I cannot remember who the person is that lives there. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember who all is in this realm. Whoever those people are, I know one of them. I don't remember who this one is though, but they played in my realm. Oh, actually I remember who this is. I just haven't I don't think he's been on in a hot minute. But yeah, it's my tower and everything in my realm. Yeah, that monument project's been something I've been working on for a minute, and then I kind of took a break. I stepped back, and it was doing work and doing other stuff. But yeah, my main thing I want to do is upgrade my PC to a bigger case and get an actual on-brand power supply, because the one I have is not exactly on-brand, and it's not exactly something I trust. It still works. Like, I built this computer last April, when like I built it sometime around my birthday, so like the power supply, it still works surprisingly, but it's not a brand one. So I plan on getting like a brand power supply and rewiring all the cables in my computer, and also with a new case I'm gonna have to rewire it anyway. But I plan on replacing the power supply in the case first off, just so I have an on-brand. It's also going to be a bigger power supply as well, though. It's not just going to be like I just swapped it for the same wattage, just a different power supply. I'm going to be going from a 750 to 1,000 watt. But then I'm also going to replace the case and have a bigger size case. I plan on getting the Corsair 4000D Airflow case because it's a very good form-fitting case. And I think it'll be better for all my components. And then right now, for my cooling, I'm currently using a H60 Pro, or it's an H60. It's a single 120 fan, or 120 millimeter fan for my processor cooling. It's the AIO, so it's liquid cooled. But I want to get a bigger case, so then when I go to change out my processor and my cooling at the same time, they're both gonna get upgraded at the same time, and I'm gonna go from using the H60 to I think it's the H110, which is a 2-fan AIO. But I also plan on upgrading the storage. So right now I'm using a 2 terabyte hard drives for technically for my games on one of them and for recording on another. But what my plan is with the new case, I'm going to replace both of those 2 terabyte hard drives with 4 terabyte hard drives, and I'm going to get an SSD to hold my fucking my game storage or my game data. So all my games will still be on an SSD, so they'll still run fast, but I'll have all my video data on hard drives like it should be. Right now, some of my games, I deleted a lot of my games a bit ago, but most of my game data is on hard drives, which is not good because if you've ever used a hard drive for putting games on, it makes the games run slow as shit. Because hard drives run with writing data on a disk, while SSDs are all digital computer chips. And writing data on a computer chip is way quicker than writing it onto a physical disk. So, but for photos and videos, it takes nothing to write those onto a disk. That's why you use hard drives for fucking data. Or if you want to be special, you can also use an SSD, but I'd rather just use the hard drives. Plus, they sell Firecuda hard drives, which are, it's basically like the Barracudas from Seagate, except they're like, instead of, I think the Barracudas run at 5200, the fucking Firecudas run at like 7200 for the read and write speed. So the read and write speeds of them are faster, but they still hold the same amount of storage. And I'd rather have that for at least for my video recording. So even though it really doesn't change it, it'll still be a faster speed for those. And then hopefully with the read and write speed, it'll also increase the amount of time it'll take to like upload, or it'll take away some of the time it takes to upload. Oh no, my kelp. I think all my kelp got smelted. Oh shit, I guess I'll have to fix that later. It's my XP machine. Apparently that thing still works. I thought that they fixed the XP machine. So pretty much other than my case and my power supply, I plan on also upgrading my processor, my cooling for my processor, and then I also plan on fucking getting a capture card and storage. So it's about, I did the math, it's about $1,200 to replace everything that I want to replace. And then eventually I'd end up replacing the graphics card as well, to preferably, like I said, a 3070 or 3080. Probably a 3070 most likely, or a 4060. But my thing with the 4060 is I don't want to have to get a fucking stand just to keep it supported. So I'd probably end up going with a 30 series, but like a higher end 30 series, like a 70 or an 80. But for the time being, I'm going to slowly upgrade my stuff. Slowly but surely, I'll upgrade it. And then, of course, I'll... probably the third thing I'd get after upgrade my power supply and my case would be the capture card. Because then I could use the capture card, and not only would I be able to use it to capture my game data, but also it would help me in general. And if I really wanted to, I could also use like other devices that connect through HDMI. Like there's not a lot of devices I have because, oh, what the hell? I just heard a pillager. Oh, it's a witch, not a pillager. I thought it was a pillager. I was like, how? There's no fucking... Oh, there's pillagers. Ooh, that would be good if I was over... Well, there's a village nearby, but really the only thing that helps me with is fucking villager trades, and I already have villagers that give me good trades. I think, matter of fact, I think if I just go to my nether portal. My main thing, though, is definitely, like, wanting to upgrade my computer, and then being able to use it for streaming. Like, it still is very powerful. Like, I can still play very hefty games on this one. It's still got a Ryzen 5 30, or yeah, not 3500, but a Ryzen 5 5600X. So it still is a pretty beastie computer when it comes to yeah, when it comes to like to streaming or gaming. It really only struggles with like big graphic heavy games. It's the only ones it really struggles with. Games like Outer, I think it's Outer Worlds and some other ones like that, it struggles with. But with games like Minecraft stuff, this game's running at like 300 FPS. I mean, shit, you can't really beat like the processing power for this. It's very good at what it does. The only thing that I wish I could have is like a better processor, which is why eventually I'm going to upgrade that as well, because I'd like to be able to process stuff quicker. And then of course I'd like to have a better graphics card, but better graphics card doesn't really change much other than like how fast you're, because you're fighting between the processor and the graphics card when it comes to like games, because yeah, your graphics card generates the graphics for your computer, but your processor has to process all that data. So you can have a ray tracing computer, but your processor can fucking fight with it, and now it's not able to process all that fucking graphic quick enough, or it'd be the other way around. It's processing too much, and your graphics card isn't really able to really keep up with the amount of processing power. So it's like a balancing game, because I think even with this computer, my graphics card is actually choking my my processor, because my graphics card, even though it's a 3050, it still has nowhere near as much power compare like when you put it with the Ryzen 5 5600, which is crazy that the 5600 is actually still choking my computer, or not the 5600, but a 3050 is still choking my computer because the processor is too powerful, which is crazy that a 5000 series is still more powerful than a 3050. But yeah, if I was to upgrade my computer to a Ryzen 9 and a 3070, I think my processor and graphics card would be almost on par. Either a 3070 or a 3080 would probably put my graphics card on par with my processor. And then of course getting more storage and having my games on SSDs. Like right now, I just re-downloaded a lot of games onto my SSD on my M.2. So theoretically, a lot more of my games should run faster if I run it off of M.2. But my M.2, I really only want to use it for boot, because using it for using my M.2 for games takes up a lot of that processing power from the SSD, because like with an M.2 it's connected straight to the motherboard, and then that's connected straight to the processor, which is why I don't really want to put games on my boot drive. I'd rather keep that separate to just boot everything, and then have a separate SSD that does the games. But I mean, it you can't really do much about it, so. And it's all about money. And since I actually have my own car now, because I had recently got a car back in October of, well, last year. I got a car, and so I have to like balance my internet bill with my car bill, because that's the one plus about living in the barracks is I only pay for fucking internet and a car. So that's nice. And my internet, and I'm trying to like balance my bills out right now. Come April though, hopefully my I should be able to lower my amount for how much I'm paying for insurance, and I'm also going to pay for all 6 months straight up. And then I'm also going to start putting, since I'm going to pay for fucking 6 months straight up front, and then I'm going to try and store some more money away. So theoretically, I can have more money by the time my next insurance payment, like my next 6 months comes around, which wouldn't be until like October of this year. So hopefully come April time, I'll put a decent chunk down, and then I'll start saving more money up, and then I can start putting more money towards this computer. For right now, I think the only thing I'd really end up getting, if I was going to do anything, is to get the case and the power supply, though, just so I can change up my how much space I have in the computer, and then eventually I'll get a new processor and cooling, because it's probably going to go in like in pieces at a time. It'll probably go case, power supply, and then I'll get the capture card, and then I'll get the processor and cooling at the same time. The capture card will probably just fall in between those, and then after I get those, I'll have to get better storage. And the storage, I don't know. I don't know if the storage would come first or last. Or not first, but if it'll come before or after the processor. Sorry, a lot of zombies right here. I might just take care of these guys. Let me just turn down the game audio. Sorry, it's very loud. I was not intending for the game audio to be that loud. But yeah, I mean, hopefully my plan is to upgrade the PC, so then I can theoretically do higher processing games. And since I also have a little bit more of a budget now, or a little bit more money than compared to what I was making back when I was at home, now I can, I can actually like buy games and play games that people want me to play. And I'm not any like I'll play console games. Like whenever I get my capture card, shit, I'll play console games too, like console exclusives. I won't be buying an Xbox though, so don't ask me to play Xbox exclusives. But I'll play like PlayStation exclusives or like console exclusive games, and so I can fucking like so I can experience it. I'll play indie games on Steam if people want like free indie games or games like I know one of the big ones right now is Lethal Company. I might get it. I don't know because it depends. Because if it probably costs money, I can assume it probably costs money, but it probably isn't that much because it's a small indie game, and small indie games typically they don't ask for a lot even when they do charge money for it. So when it comes around, I might end up buying it and then I'll play it. I'd like to get some other friends that play PC, but not a lot of people in the barracks have PCs. A lot of them have, a lot of them do not have nearly as many electronics as I do. But I also had a lot of electronics from back home. So, but yeah, because a lot of people have PCs, and I have a feeling Lethal Company, if it stays big, it might end up going to PC. It depends, but a lot of the times when it comes to those games, it doesn't become a console game until later in its lifetime, kind of like Among Us, where it didn't go to console until after it was starting its downslope. But maybe Lethal Company will be different. Maybe they'll get it done and they'll put it on console. Because if they can put it on console and do crossplay with it, I think that game would be huge. I think you could make a big amount off of people playing the game, and even if you have it for cheap. Cosmetics, that's a big thing nowadays, is cosmetics. So I say like they can make a system and then have cosmetics, so then people can hello cat, but then people can buy cosmetics, which will still give some people something to do while on console, even though it's like, say the game's only $20. Now the guy can make $20 off of the game, but then if he wants to make more money, he can do cosmetics, which is what a lot of people do these days. They'll do cosmetics. I don't have any raw fish, otherwise I tamed the cat. I don't think they take cooked fish either. Oh, well, he just went into the portal anyway, so never mind. But yeah, like, using cosmetics is a good, like, method that people have been learning to do. Yeah, it's kind of working. I haven't used this thing in a hot minute. How many chickens are in this thing? Oh, not a lot. Y'all, y'all decreased since the last time I fucking been here. I think what I need to do is take the lava away for a little bit and fucking, and let the babies just grow up and start laying eggs, so they can, so I can get a lot of eggs and kind of reestablish my chicken farm, because it's not very good when you don't have a lot of chickens. But hey, it's all good. I haven't played on this world in a hot minute either. I think some of them are named, so that's the only reason they haven't despawned, but I need some more named chickens so so I can have. I wish when you named eggs and like it broke, it would keep the name so you didn't have to waste as much, because like it takes like 1 XP to name a stack of eggs, fucking like a name. But the problem is when you throw it and it breaks and it hatches, they don't keep the name. It'd be cool if they did that, so then it would make it so I can name a lot more chickens and have like a lot more name tags. I know that would create more entities though, because I think name tags are technically separate entities from a creature, compared to like a player's name tag where it's part of the player. The actual name tag of a creature I think counts as an entity. It doesn't count as a solid entity, so it wouldn't kill them from too many mobs in one block or suffocation. But it like causes the game to run slower because it technically is an entity. So when you have a bunch of name tags, so I think that's the only reason they did that with chickens, because chickens are super easy to make a shit ton of because they lay eggs and you can throw the eggs and make a bunch. And so if you put a bunch in one block and you harvest a ton of eggs, you can collect like 4 stacks of eggs in seconds from just all the chickens laying eggs. And after they lay all the eggs, you just go and throw all those stacks of eggs, and then you would have, if you were able to name them all, you'd have so many chickens. Especially because there's times when you can get lucky and get like a 1 egg spawns 4. So imagine if you got lucky enough to throw like 4 of those. So now you have 16 chickens all named from the cost of 4 eggs, And now those 16 chickens are going to grow up. They're going to lay eggs, and now you can get even more chances to get the 4-stack chickens. And then you're naming all the eggs, and it's just a lot of name tags that probably would cause the game. Would it be helpful? Yeah, because it means none of my chickens would despawn anymore. Because named entities don't despawn, but... yeah, don't mind me. This is just my XP machine. I'm just using it to regenerate my armor, because all my armor and shit has, mending, because one of my fantastic librarians has mending. Where's he at? I think it's no. This is a librarian. I think it's Charles. Nope, he is not the one. Oh no, I fell in the water. Yeah, this right here, Spike. My main man Spike here sells mending for 1 emerald. He's very great. He also sells Curse of Binding for. No way, this guy has the 1 book for 1 emerald trade? That's crazy. Oh wait, no, that's because they nerfed the bookshelf trade, because the bookshelf trade isn't as good as it used to be. Nine emeralds. Yeah, because this guy's also got mending. I thought about killing this guy because like there was no reason for me to really keep him, but then I realized you can. This guy's got a trade for 1 emerald for 3 glass. So you use that, and you sell this guy the 3 bottles for an emerald. So technically it's infinite money. It's just very slow, because if you were to buy 4 of these, use 4 emeralds, that gives you fucking... My brain stopped working. So it costs you... Alright, it's not 4 emeralds, 3 emeralds. Use 3 emeralds, that gives you 12 glass, which makes fucking like 3, 6, 9, 12 bottles or something like that. Yeah, 3, 6, 9. Yeah, so that makes 9 bottles, and then the extra piece of glass that you buy from using those 3 gives you your 12. So now you sell all 12 of those bottles to get 4 emeralds. So you just turn 3 into 4. And you can do that pretty much for a while. My other guy, also with my cleric, is because I sit right next to a zombie farm all day and get XP, you can sell this guy rotten flesh, and I make shit tons of that stuff just sitting down here. Like, it just sits down here and collects. You also get a lot of gold and stuff, but I usually just burn a lot of this. But lately, I've just been letting the zombies pick it up, because if you just keep letting it, they just pick it up and it just keeps rotating. It's great. But yeah, I just use this to heal my my equipment. I want to make a creeper farm, and I'm out in the middle of the ocean, so it might not be a bad idea to do it. But I also would like to finish the monument project. I could theoretically make the creeper farm at the top of the monument, but I don't want a big shady spot over the monument where it would give more chances for mobs to spawn in, and I'm trying to keep that away. So I might do the creeper farm somewhere like further away from the monument that's still over the ocean, because if you do it over the ocean and you go way up into the sky, it stops. You can't, like, a lot of the mobs stop spawning. Oh, there we go. All my tools are fixed. Mending is such a handy thing. I love mending. Oh yeah, and of course these guys here. This guy sells some pretty nice stuff whenever he's, actually over here. Yeah, I guess he doesn't feel like coming over today, so it's all good. But yeah, a lot of these guys have some decent trades, like 1 ink sac for 1 emerald. I could go out into the water and get a lot of emeralds from just killing the squids, because like using looting, you basically get like between 2 to 4 ink sacs by killing squids with looting. This is a shitty trade, because that's 2 feathers, 2 ink sacs, and 2 books costing you for 1 emerald. Like you only get 1 emerald out of that. It's a shitty trade. And this isn't a bad trade, but I think this guy has a better name tag trade. Pretty sure this guy has a cheaper one. No, it's the same. But it's not bad. The 1 emerald for a compass or for a clock, it's pretty good. The flame isn't bad. 1 book for 1 emerald, it wouldn't be bad if they didn't nerf the book thing, because it used to be where you could do that trade where it was 1 book for 1 emerald, and then it would cost 1 emerald for a bookshelf. But they got rid of that trade, unfortunately. Well, got rid of it in a different kind of sense, because hold on, give me a sec. fix my chair so I stop hitting this so you stop hearing that squeaky noise. But they fixed the book trade, so because you used to be able to sell a book for an emerald and you could buy a bookshelf for an emerald. So if you do the math, you spend 1 emerald to make 2, technically 3, but you spend the 3 that you made, you have to spend 1 of them again. So every time you would do it, you would make 2 emeralds. Well, they nerfed it, so now it costs 3 emeralds, it costs 3 emeralds to buy a bookshelf. So now you can't do that one. But if you're smart and just do a zombie farm, you can make a shit ton of emeralds. Like somewhere around here, I have like a metric fuck ton of emeralds just sitting around. I think I have a couple blocks of emeralds. I think it's in one of these shulker boxes I'm carrying. No, it's over here. Let me grab it real quick. Nope, that ain't it. Must be the one right behind it. Like I said, I haven't played on this world in a minute. Give me a sec. Apologies, I heard a loud noise and I thought it was something else. Let me bring you back to the game real quick. Oh, that is the wrong button. There we go. Welcome back. Sorry, I hear noises in it. I'm like, damn. Oh yeah, I forgot to kill that. I gotta kill that wither sometime. Where's it at? I don't think it's that one. Maybe it is. Let me... Hold on. Shit. Fucking brain dead. Alright, let's, fucking Christ. People love roommates. Well, not roommates, but, other people. Where's that? I thought I had more than that. I got a shit ton of copper, though, and, iron. I love, Fortune in Bedrock now. Like, or I guess in general. Caves and Cliffs made Fortune, like, 10 times better. Fortune is just like a very, very good item now. What I don't like is what they did with the new templates thing. The templates thing I think is stupid. So if anybody, I don't know if anybody else, like whoever would be watching knows this, but they made it so when you upgrade shit to netherite, you have to use a template now. These templates are a one use, so you have to make another one, which costs you 8 diamonds. 8 diamonds, including, or no, not 8, 7 diamonds. It costs 7 diamonds, whatever material it's made of, and the template to make a second copy. To make all of this netherite, I have a tool, a netherite tool of everything. This would cost you 7, well, let me do the math real quick. So, let's say you have all your tools netherite. I know I have my shovels around here somewhere as well. So let's do the math here. 4 pieces of equipment times 7. Let's say that's what, 7, 14, 21, 28. 28 diamonds just to make these netherite. Not including the netherite ingot, which is already going to cost you fucking a shit ton of time mining to find more netherite, which I can show you where I mine that shit at. It is a fucking chasm, because I decided to do the mining method because I was too lazy to just make a sheep farm so I can do the bed method. I'm telling you, the bed method is probably 10 times better, and every time I've done it, I've found way more than I have doing the mining method. The mining method is efficient. It's easy when you have efficiency and you have mending. And also preferably unbreaking. You don't really need fortune. I use the same pickaxe for everything. But yeah, doing the mining method is a pain in the fucking ass. But now we're saying that we have just 28 diamonds there alone, and that's just to make templates. That's not even counting all the diamonds you need for the armor to like get all the enchantments that you need. Which is, I pretty much have like everything, all the same enchants, other than like these ones have some other stuff like, you know, Depth Strider, and you know, this one has Aqua Infinity and Respiration, you know, all the good shit, all the bells and whistles, you know. 28 diamonds there. Then you're talking about all your other equipment is netherite as well. That's another, what, 28 plus another 7, so let me do the math on that real quick. 5, 6, 7, so another 35 diamonds just to make templates for these. So 28 plus 35, you know, fucking 28, 35. Yeah, I ain't trying to math that in my head. So 28 plus 35, that is just shy, 1 diamond shy of a stack of diamonds to make an entire netherite set now. And that's just for the templates. That's not including the diamonds that you need to get all your enchantments for these tools and all the enchantments for your armor. Because you're not going to be able to get all the enchantments you need on one piece, so you're going to have to make multiple pieces of armor and then combine it in an anvil. And then you're going to need netherite ingots to turn them to netherite. And then you can also be fancy like me, and I put amethyst trimming. I put snout armor trim with amethyst on all my armor. And with this texture pack, it actually makes it look cool. I got like tusks. It's pretty cool actually. I really like this texture pack. And then of course you can also put like mending. I need to get unbreaking on my shield because that's something you can do, but I have to get an unbreaking book. But you can put mending on your shield and stuff. And with the new update, didn't realize this, you can put banners on your fucking shields now like you can in Java. So I need to find a cool design to put onto my shield so I can put it on, so I can make it on a banner and put it on my shield. And I'm also going to get unbreaking. But another thing I need to do is make a crossbow with, well, I'm not going to say it because I know how to make an insta-kill crossbow even with people with full netherite armor in Java, or in Bedrock Edition. Because Bedrock Edition, piercing and multi-shot are a hell of a thing when it comes to something. I'm not going to say it because reasons, but I'm gonna make a crossbow so I can use it to insta-kill, just in case I invite somebody to my world that I do not like and I decide to one-shot them, because I don't care. But I also got fucking, I always forget that I pay for this realm. I don't really notice it because it's very small, but I guess it adds up kind of. I don't know. There's some small things that I pay for monthly as well that I completely forget about, like my fucking YouTube and my Spotify, because I'm just so used to not having ads anymore that I just forget that I even pay for them both, and then I forget that I pay for this realm. There's another thing I pay for, the fucking Office 365, a personal version, so I can use Microsoft and stuff, or use all the like programs like Word and Excel and all that. And I forget that I pay for that as well. I don't think it's very much, but it's still I don't know. A lot of those small things add up, but that's why I'm trying to work on, my money management. So hopefully come April, I'll have my money management down and we'll be good. It'll be great. But yeah, you can get a shit ton of emeralds from just fucking killing mobs. Oh yeah, I also have some music discs. I also got the dragon egg. Of course I do. Diamonds. Have to have your diamonds in there. All these very very nice armors. I think I used my last... Oh no, I do. I still have my snout. The snout one's very nice. It's a very nice armor to use. Or a very nice trim. I also have eye armor because you get that when you go and kill the Elder Guardians in a in the monument. I also have Spire armor. Don't know what that one's from. Can't remember. The upgrade template and rib armor. Rib armor is actually pretty cool because if you put it on your chest piece, it gives it ribs. Like it literally makes it look like you have ribs on your armor. And I thought about doing that, like mix matching my armor, but I was like, no, I'll have a matching set. So all my armor has snout on it. But if I was to ever, I don't know if you can change it after you've already have it equipped, but if I can change it, I might change my trim to rib sometime. Because I'd like to have the ribs with like the tusks on the helmet and have the rib chest piece. Because I think that would look really cool. And of course I keep my dragon egg. And I also found an enchanted golden apple. Don't know where I found it from because you can't make them anymore. So I probably found it from a temple or something and just forgot about it. I might have found it in the fucking or in the stronghold. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that's where I probably found it, but I don't fucking know. I think I had diamonds in my mineral box as well. If I do, I should move those to my important box. Yeah, I do. I have 6 diamonds in here. I'm gonna move these to my important box. Always gotta keep my diamonds in a safe space. Put that in there. There we go. Now we got some more diamonds. So one thing I like about Ender Chest, you can just keep everything in here. And then we'll put that in there. And just like that, keeps everything nice. I still got extra glass in here from when I was smelting glass. For some reason I have slime balls in here. Don't ask me why. Don't really know. Don't really care. Somewhere around here I have a chest where I was putting Nautilus shells because these guys drop Nautilus shells constantly. And there's like a chest somewhere around here that has all the Nautilus shells in it. These ones are the rotten flesh chests. Ah, there it is. See? Told you. I got fucking... I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is my sand boxes. These are what I was keeping all my sand in because when you're draining a monument, you need a lot of sand. I also have a spruce log chest. Don't remember. Oh, yeah, because I have mine down a couple big trees. Put my sponge box down there. Just to get it out of the way. Because, the one good thing is now that all my stuff's netherite, if I accidentally toss it into that barrel there, it won't completely get destroyed. Because normally it would get destroyed if I was to put anything in there because it shoots it right into lava. I'm going to destroy all these finally instead of having them sit here and collect dust for no reason. I also get a lot of copper from this thing because it drops a lot of copper. Yeah, so the one thing that sucks about this farm is it leaves a lot of... I'd say waste is the best example for it. It leaves a lot of waste. But it also gives me a lot of emeralds in return and XP to heal my equipment, so it's better than nothing, I guess. Because in return I get a shit ton of emeralds from the rotten flesh. And also copper, which I guess whenever I go to build a fucking beacon, I'll have plenty of copper. Yeah, like look at all this fucking copper. Just from draining out all these extra fucking equipment and shit in here, I have a shit ton of copper now. And when I kill these guys, they're gonna drop a bunch of copper as well. There's a carrot there. All the Nautilus shells that they give me. Like when I was draining that monument, I had like when I was like, oh man, I need Nautilus shells, and then I realized I have a shit ton of Nautilus shells. But yeah, I get so much damn copper, it's crazy. I know I could smelt all that down and turn it into gold blocks and gold and iron blocks if I really wanted to, but I never really found any interest in doing it. And there you go, 14 more blocks of fucking copper. I think it takes like a little over, it's like a stack and a half of blocks to make a full-size beacon, which I might do inside the monument, but I also plan on making an elevator that goes down to bedrock, and I'm going to have a vault underground, deep underneath the monument. It's going to be basically impenetrable, because it's going to be 3 layers of obsidian, and then inside will be 2 layers of staircases flip-flopped so they can be waterlogged, and then the floor will also be waterlogged, so the floors will be double layer thick as well. 2 layers thick. Look at all the cats in here. I don't have any raw fish. I could set up my auto fisher if I really wanted to get raw fish though. Oh yeah, here's my my mine that I decided to do when I went to go getting more netherite, because I needed netherite to upgrade my gear. But yeah, it's very time consuming, that's for sure. I always complain about like stuff taking too long and taking like a lot of time, but then you look at me like playing Minecraft and I'm like, damn, where'd the time go? So one thing that sucks about Minecraft, it kind of sucks you in, and then you get stuck playing it for a while, and then by the time you realize you've spent like multiple hours in just playing one session. Like I've already looked at the stream, even though the stream technically started like, I'd say it probably ran for a good like 5 to 10 minutes before I actually started the stream. I still have on my recording, it still has 52 minutes already recorded. My total live time is 1 hour and 14 minutes already, which is why that's how I know you just get sucked into it. Like I barely even realized that almost an hour 15 has almost passed since I started the stream, and I barely even notice it, which is the crazy part. You don't even notice it until it's like, damn. I'm waiting for my headset to charge right now though, so I can try and set up a stream on my so I can stream my VR headset and do some recordings with that. Because my plans is what I'm planning on doing, even with this stream. This is gonna be my first stream that goes up on my VODs channel. This is gonna be like my VODs channel, which is connected to my Twitch. If you haven't seen it, you can go you follow my channel, and then right below where it has my name, you can go to my VODs channel, and that's where this stream's gonna go. Because unfortunately with Twitch, they delete your stream, and even if you have Twitch Prime, they only keep your streams up for like a month before they start deleting them. With YouTube, they don't do that. It just stays there. It literally just becomes an archive where I keep all my streams. And I also have my other channel, my main channel on YouTube, where like highlights are gonna go for streams. So I can take the big streams, I'll upload the big stream onto my VODs channel, and then I go into my editing software while that's being uploaded, and I can edit down the streams to keep or edit down the video so I can keep down like what I want onto my or keep at least the funny parts is what I'll say, like funny or parts that I found enjoyable onto a video onto a main channel. And that's how that's gonna work. And so then you can either watch me live, you can watch my VOD, or you can watch what I consider like the highlights or the best parts of my stream. And then from there, you know, theoretically, you know, fucking people can come in and they can subscribe to the YouTube just to watch the highlights. They could come watch me live. They can do whatever they want. That's great. Gives people options. So if they want to watch me live, fuck it. Come and watch me live, and then you can just watch me whenever I stream. Or if you're one of those people that only like watching like YouTube videos, go fucking watch the highlight video. Or if you don't like watching live, you just go back and watch it on my YouTube channel and be like, damn, I wish I was there for the stream. Oh wait, there's the whole stream there. You can still watch the whole stream, because I know there's some I've caught myself doing it sometimes too. Is you can I can sometimes I'll watch like hour-long videos and not even realize it. So I know there's some people that'll do it, me and myself included. Usually though, I like short form factor videos, 15-minute videos, or even smaller if I'm like wanting to watch videos that what the hell? Like if I want to watch videos that are like short, like 30-second videos, like those, like I know a lot of people like those as well. I don't know if I'll do shorts. If I do happen to do shorts, it'll be for more probably promoting new videos than it would be for fucking for anything else, because like I don't really like doing shorts. The reason I never really did TikTok, because I just found TikTok to be more annoying than really anything. I know a lot of people like those short form factor videos though, but hey, do what you do, man. Do what you do. But yeah, I'm gonna try and set up a stream coming soon later with my VR, and we'll see how that turns out, because I'm gonna figure it out, because I know a lot of people when they do like VR streaming, they have a way to pull up their Twitch chat while streaming. They literally just flip their wrist on their controller, and you can see like chat on the on your controller while playing. And I want to be able to do that with my my Chrome, or not my, let's say Chromecast. That's my, just another fucking one of my things yeah. But my my Oculus, because I have a Oculus Quest 2. I also gotta figure out how to get good audio capture, because I could use the one from my VR headset, but I don't know. We'll have to see, because when I connect it, it's gonna be different, because I gotta set it up in a way that sounds good. Let me just save and quit, so I'm not shooting a bunch of zombies and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna have to set up my headset in a way where it can get my microphone from my headset, which is probably not gonna be as good of audio. I'd like to have like the little microphone that you wear, but it's probably not gonna happen. But I'm gonna figure out some way where I can connect my headset and get the microphone audio from my headset. There might be an app that I can just use to record the audio, and then I just put it over top of the gaming that like the game. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, it's pretty much all I'm gonna say for right now. This was mainly just a test stream. Still ended up being a little shy of an hour and a half. So I mean, still gets my point across. I'm back, so anybody that isn't aware, I'm back in streaming. Hopefully I'll be doing more stuff soon. We'll see. I'm gonna try and set up this VR so I can actually use my VR and hopefully pick up audio. It'll depend though. I'll have to see, because they actually made an application for the Oculus Quest, which is literally Steam Link, so I can use Steam Link on my Oculus to connect to my computer as long as I have Steam VR. So all I gotta do is log into Steam on my Oculus Quest, and I should be able to connect to my computer. So theoretically, I might be able to do it, but I gotta figure out how to pick up the microphone audio as well. So that's my main problem, is figuring out how to pick up the microphone on it, because it'll be able to pick up the game audio, but microphone audio is a different situation. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Or I can even, if I decide not to do it that way, and I decide just to do the Oculus Quest and through the capture, and just capture it like that, then I'll do it like that. But either way, thanks y'all for watching the stream, whoever showed up, anybody who felt like showing up, and hopefully I'll see you later today while I try to figure out how to make my my Oculus Quest work for streaming. I'll figure it out one way or another. Anyway, have fun.